But the question is, if the CIA knew about these attacks and they had warned Indians, why didn't the CIA tell Pakistan about this? Because if the attack had to come from Pakistan, they should have been telling Pakistan, because Pakistan is supposed to be their partner.
Or on the other hand, it was a great intelligence failure by the Indian side.
And on the other hand, if the Indians knew about it, what did they do about it? The fact is, the plan was being created. The CIA, some wing, some faction of CIA did pick up the noise, pick up the chatter. They passed on the information to the Indians, because obviously Indians were not interested in thwarting this attack. They were orchestrating this. They had to create this drama, and they did. The funny part is, the Americans don't share this intel with Pakistan. And this makes it very
suspicious. Let's talk about this dossier now, Zaid. It says, before going into the cross-examination of these 69 pages Indian dossier, it is worth to take into account some more burning and interesting questions. To start with, here, role of Indian and US agencies and international media is very critical. A, Indian intelligence failure or American-Israeli intelligence brilliance? Your comments, Zaid.
That Indians have given the names of 10 Pakistanis supposedly who were the terrorists who were involved in this Mumbai operation. And Indians said there were only 10 people who were killed. 9 people were killed. 1 was kept alive, captured alive. Ajmal Kasab, they call him. The funny part is that over 4,000 Indian police and commandos were trying to clear 10 people, and they could not do that for 60 hours. So are we talking here is the Indian army and the special forces and the commandos, including the Israeli commandos which joined in the combat, were supposedly, are they real forces or the bunch of schoolboys or Boy Scouts? And they could not control the event for 60 hours, and the fighting kept going on. Against whom? 10 people? Were the 10 people only? And are the real 10 people? And the question is, when the Indians are saying that only one was captured alive.
1 person to 400 people. 400
the 9 names that the Indians have given, why is nobody investigating them? Let's find out who those 9 peoples are. Indians are not even pushing for them, because what happened was the Indian medical reports clearly, categorically said that those people who were killed, they were badly mutilated deliberately by the Indian forces. They were shot through their eyes, their fingers were cut.
Absolutely.
So there was no iris recognition, there will be no fingerprinting. Indians have not given a single fingerprinting of these so-called terrorists to Pakistan.
And they don't even talk about them.
Exactly, they don't even talk about them. So what kind of dossier of proof is this? If supposedly you killed 9 people and do not give any fingerprinting, DNAs, or their iris recognition or their pictures to Pakistan. And the person who has supposedly you have captured alive, whom you call the Ajmal Kasab, what is the proof that he is Ajmal Kasab? What is the proof that the man is the actual terrorist? Even if he is Ajmal Kasab, what is the proof that he was involved in that terrorism? Because the man whom you see pictured in supposedly carrying a weapon in his hand is so calm.
This is the only guy who's been pictured, you know.
Only guy who's been captured. There are no bodies. There's no picture of any other terrorist. And the man is so calm and composed.
Walking as if he's just
as if he's in a park. And I can tell you this, even the most cold-blooded killers cannot walk like this the way that man is walking. It's a photo op. It's a photo shoot it was. And that is why the Indians have kept that man alive. Just like the story of the Red Fort, in which the man supposedly was a Pakistani, but he worked it for raw Indian intelligence. There is a possibility, because we are hearing lots of stories about this Ajmal Kasab, because one report suggests that he was kidnapped from Nepal. One report suggests that he went to India as a tourist and was hijacked and kidnapped. But also there are reports which are very serious, which suggest that the man was not even a Muslim, not even a Pakistani. He was a Hindu, since he was wearing that kalawa, that Zionist saffron band in his hand. And his identification is not yet confirmed. And we need to talk to that man to see who he is, what's his story. And Indians obviously would not be bringing him, did not be bringing him close to Pakistanis for that. So that was the first part of the dossier, because they give the names. They give the names of those 10 people, but they do not give any further proof or identification. No fingerprints, no iris recognition, no DNA, no nothing. So what kind of dossier is this? What kind of dossier of proof is this that these men were Pakistanis? Who knows who they are?
They've given a couple of names,
and something very interesting.
Abdur Rahman, Fadullah, Javed,
something
Hafiz,
very interesting,
Nazir,
Faisal. I really want to discuss this here. Indians have given a list to Pakistan saying that these are the wanted men for Mumbai and they want them back in India. But what the Pakistanis don't know is, in that list, majority are either Sikhs or from a gang of a Don, underworld Mumbai Don Dawood Ibrahim. Most of the men are from Dawood Ibrahim gang or Sikhs. When Sikhs and Dawood Ibrahim are not accused by Indians to be part of this Mumbai thing, why are they demanding them from Pakistan? And this is the funny part of it. They say Jamaat-ul-Dawa or Pakistanis are involved in Mumbai, but the list they give is of Indians of Sikh origin or of Mumbai's own citizens. So if Indians are saying that Pakistanis are involved, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense at all.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely.
See?
And you know, they're not even talking about, that's what I'm saying, they're not even talking about the rest of these nine people.
The Indians write a story that what actually happened to those men when they got down from the boat.
The script you're talking about.
The script.
And the direction.
I mean, this is something hilarious actually.
Yeah.
No professional terrorist would ever do this. If he has an objective to kill, go to a particular site and kill so many people, he would not do this. What